Like, guys, there are some families that you come from and you be asking yourself, God, what is this? Nkem opuriche. Is my own different? Why is it that others I can see different, but mine is far away what people are even experiencing out there? You will start asking yourself so many questions. My people, this is exactly what is happening right now with our beautiful royal queen, Miss Ada. Do you guys know that Yul Edochie is incessantly disturbing Danielle? To the extent that they say the last one that made Danielle to have to stand up and say, no, this man is my father, but he is not the owner of me. He not be my owner. He is not the one that brought me and gave me this air that I am breathing. Is God. Yes, he represents me here on earth, but the air that I am breathing, I don't owe it to him. I owe it to my creator. So, Yul Edochie, he is not ready to step back. He is not ready to look at what Danielle is doing and just be a father. My people know. Now, the information that we are so much concerned about in all this is what Yul Edochie did. After Facebook invited Danielle in Lagos Fashion Week, I made a video, a post telling you guys that Danielle is traveling to France. Yes, Danielle is a big influencer. Danielle is a strong influencer. If you guys only know how many platforms, all these and different apps, they are always after her, for her to work for them, for her to do this with them, all those things. There are so many, countless. Danielle's hands and fingers are always occupied. And you guys know that comes with success, that comes with growth. Danielle is focused. Now, Danielle was being invited. She did not even ask for it. Not as if she asked or sent an application. They come for her. When you are big and blessed, you are big and blessed. Yul Edochie, seeing this, you guys know that Yul Edochie has never been invited. Even in his own industry, he has never gotten a recognition on his own. Just imagine for how long he has been claiming to be an A actor and never gotten an international recognition. Look at Danielle getting international recognition from one place to the other. She's traveling to France with TikTok, and Facebook invited her for the Lagos Fashion Week. This is not as if, you know that when these people, they invite you, it's not only a mere invite. Many things comes with the invites. If you know, you will know. My people, Yul Edochie said Danielle cannot handle medias on her own. This is what Yul Edochie went ahead and said. But my people, listen to the craziest one. After much more information that we gathered, they said Yul Edochie is now telling Danielle that for the fact that Danielle is so much into everything that has to do with social media, she is forgetting where she comes from. First of all, she wants to remind Danielle that Danielle is coming from a heavy, strong, traditional family, rooted traditionally. Secondly, he wants to remind Danielle that even if Danielle lives in Lagos, Lagos is not her place. And the last but not the least, they said, Yul Edochie was telling Danielle that let Danielle consider that even though she is making it successfully, after she must have finished her education, he has been expecting Danielle to bring in the village, that is Nteje, a man already that she is getting married to. That let Danielle ask the mother when the mother got married. That Danielle is due, heavily due, for a husband to come. Not as if suitors are not coming, Yul Edochie is saying. It's just because Danielle, she has been coached not to marry. My people, can you imagine? He is the one complaining. He is the one responding. He said, Danielle have been coached. That means the mother has coached him that don't trust men. Don't even try it there. They are going to break your heart. So now, Yul Edochie is insisting that Danielle should stop and drop social media for some time and focus on other important issues in her life. And she can retake social media later when she is much more established in other areas? My people, the heavy question that people are asking is that, what is Danielle lacking? Danielle has it all and more. Danielle has her focus and Danielle knows what she wants. But then again, they said, when Yul Edochie was complaining, the grandfather, the patriarch, he now added more kerosene inside fire. They said, Papa Edochie, he personally called Danielle. He was talking to the granddaughter. He told Danielle that Danielle, these words of wisdom and advice he is giving Danielle, let her go and look for this advice. She will never get them, even for free. Even the one she will buy with money, nobody will give it to her. That first of all, she wants to ask Danielle for one thing, that any time that Yul Edochie, the father, is trying to contact Danielle, Danielle should allow that fire, because the father will never for one time plan for anything against Danielle's welfare. That means the father will always work in Danielle's favor. And secondly, Papa told Danielle that your father has been trying to help you in many ways, but it's as if you, on your own side, you don't want to accept or you don't want to collect the help. Danielle was asking Papa Edochie that, what kind of help does Yul Edochie wants to offer her? My people, Papa can tell Danielle, say, Yul Edochie is planning that him and Danielle, first of all, he wants to buy a ticket, that is a traveling ticket, so that him and Danielle will travel, because Danielle is of age. They will travel outside Nigeria and in a neutral country, calm environment, they will sit down and iron things. But the point is that Danielle is not giving Yul Edochie that chance for communication. Danielle is not even allowing Yul to decide that, okay, let us discuss this. Because remember, when Yul Edochie blocked Danielle said, oh, Chineke, thanks, sir. You blocked me. Fine and good. You know what? I myself, I will do what I want to do. I will not ever try to disturb myself. Whenever you need me, I will not be there. Because even though they were not in talking terms, Danielle, as a respectful, educated, young daughter, she never for once blocked the father. Even when the father used to call her, she never blocked him. But when Yul did that, Danielle said, okay, fine, now, any day you try to call me, I will not pick it. So this is what Yul Edochie has been trying, and Danielle has never since then. So if Papa Edochie is telling Danielle that Danielle should give a room for a calm and peaceful dialogue between a father and a daughter. And Danielle should know that what Yul Edochie is fighting for is for Danielle's beautiful future. A woman with a husband is a woman with a special crown. That it did not work between the mother and the father does not mean that Danielle will just be focusing on making money, being in the medias, that a woman is just like a flower. This is Yul Edochie giving the granddaughter his Yul Edochie's advice. That women are just like flowers. You water them, but trust me, before you know it, they wither away. And when they are in their peak is the time where they can do what? They can be plucked. So let Danielle use her wisdom. Let Danielle use her youthful beauty and decide on how to settle down. That social media has come to stay. It is not going today, it is not going tomorrow. But in as much as Danielle has finished her studies and she is getting jobs from different platforms, that alone will confirm to Danielle that she is now a strong media personality. It is time for Danielle to focus on other pressing issues, that it is such as creating or having somebody by her side, and start learning the institution that is called marriage. My people, in all this, Papa Edochie, in summary, he is longing Danielle to be inside a man's house at her youngest age. At her youngest age, imagine, my people, do you know that Papa Edochie has been forcing, saying so many things, even telling Danielle how she will live like a queen. Just for her to say, yes, I accept, that he has seen so many suitors and they are not going to stop Danielle from doing anything she's doing in the medias. But Danielle is not even ready. She's not even thinking about settling down. Danielle has a lot to do, and coupled with the fact that Yul Edochie has not been a nice daddy, a nice papa, Danielle is cancelling that part. But Yul Edochie said Danielle should understand that social media is here to stay, and Danielle cannot continue being focused on only making money and being known, spreading and growing in the media. Whereas her real life, her personal life, she has not been able to decide if she will marry this year, next 2 years. That by now, Danielle supposed to have known when she wants to get married and start working towards that. Everything about Yul, everything about the father is marriage, marriage, marriage. Remember, this Danielle has a lot. When they say a lot of hard currency, money. And Yul is not somebody that does not know what is going on. He knows that the daughter is a silent millionaire. Yul Edochie, on his own side, he is longing for history to repeat itself in such a way that Danielle will marry so young, and he, as the father, he will start taking charge, being in charge of Danielle's, achievement while she is married. Remember, this is the reason why today QUEENMAY and the Edochies, they are still struggling forth and back, how they can return everything that they collected from QUEENMAY years back, because QUEENMAY was so young when she got married, and everything she got, she was thinking that this Edochies family, they are my family. I have come to stay. My husband, we have come to build something solid, beautiful, not knowing that they were just collecting from QUEENMAY left and right, back, front, center, anywhere. And when QUEENMAY said she wants to leave, they don't want to allow her to leave. They don't want to even accept the fact that QUEENMAY is leaving. Can you imagine? So now, Danielle is making it big. Facebook and many other, platforms are inviting her here and there. And the Edochies are saying no. That Danielle cannot continue be just doing all these things. That there is money, there is influence, there is power. But what about her own personal life? Is she not all enough to be in a husband's house, preparing food for her family, doing things that will benefit her more and fulfill her more? My people, this is a real traditional Igbo man speaking, Papa Edochie, just because Danielle is making it big. My people, have you guys seen what is going on? Papa, on one hand, he is working here and there, believing that Danielle will enter into their band one way or the other, maybe through marriage, when she gets married, and much more, she will calm down, cool down. On the other hand, Edochie is telling Danielle that, Danielle, see, I want to tell you something. All this thing you are doing, it looks good, it looks beautiful, but how long will you continue doing this without you securing your home, your future in terms of family, in terms of marriage? It is all what they want Danielle to do now. Remember, Danielle, she's the only daughter of her mother. Yes. And QUEENMAY, she knows Danielle's plan. And trust me, they are not even in a haste for Danielle to get married. But you see the Edochies. And this always comes when Danielle is achieving something in the medias. That is what we heard. That anytime Danielle is achieving something big in the medias, that is when Papa Edochie, Yul Edochie, the brothers and children, all of them will be focused on Danielle. Anytime that she's achieving something big in the medias, now Facebook has invited her. Yul Edochie came up and said no. He just from nowhere and said no. That Danielle is good, that she has so much connection, so much influence. She is being recognized. Many brands are coming for her. But is that all? God, is that all? For Yul Edochie, they said he is not satisfied seeing how Danielle is fast growing. That is the thing is disturbing him in his eyes. He is feeling bad that why should my daughter, my Ada, be growing all this fast? Look at what she's achieving. And how can I get from this achievement? Only if she gets married, I will be able to control her, because then more tradition will be inculcated in her. My people, fear who no fear this Edochies. This is the only thing I can tell you. Because whenever they come close to you, trust me, it is for something. It is for a reason. They don't just come close to you like that. No, they come for a reason. This is how they have been doing. This is how they've been operating. And my people, now they have been focusing on Danielle, trying to make her start thinking about the next step. Not even as if Danielle has served. She is here to serve as a youth corper. Danielle has a long way to go yet in her career and what she was trying to achieve and her ambitions in life. And trust me, the Edochies are not seeing all that because they see that Danielle is making it big. They now want to do what? Tap. They want to tap where they did not even work for. And trust me, Danielle is not after them getting harmony. What they did to our QUEENMAY, that is all chicken. They will not go more than that. And you know who Danielle is now. You know who Danielle is. But it is crazy because at this point in time, so many people are saying that they're just supposed to focus on other things, pending issues, and not trying to push Danielle into what she doesn't want. And people, now wow. This narrative of being Igboic, traditionalist, Igbotic, cultural man, all those things. This narrative is not helping because, trust me, Danielle, she is not into her marrying, getting engaged, or something like that. You see her, it's her business, her brand, her family, which is our QUEENMAY, and her brothers, my people. They did not even know that Danielle, she is not even interested. And if they do, they want to ignore that side. They just want Danielle to rush into a man's home. And then they start collecting money from Danielle's head. All in the name of what? Family. Have you guys seen it? Have you guys seen it? Oh no. I am happy that Danielle is intelligent, is wise, and she knows how to face them, my people. Danielle doesn't give a damn. She doesn't give a damn. Can you imagine? So all this thing they are saying, they say that Danielle Edochie, is a no-no. She told the grandfather, please. What pain Papet Edochie most, what we heard is that Danielle told him that she is not going to even look at the fact that Yul Edochie and her, they can have any conversation. That is, Danielle has ruled him off. Danielle has ruled him off. Is this not crazy? At least for Yul Edochie, after he must have bragged that he is this, he is that, the daughter has ruled him off. Nothing for you. Stay your lane and I stay my lane. After all, you started this whole thing. Yes, you were the one that started it, so be ready for it. Danielle has said it, my people. She doesn't want anything that has to do with Yul. What a pity. Can you imagine? This is sad. Anyway, this is the information we are getting on. While Yul Edochie is saying that Danielle should just step back and focus on something else, Papet is even putting more and more kerosene into the whole issue, wanting to state the facts that Danielle ought to have been in her husband's house at this point in time. Can you imagine? If they leave Papet Edochie and Yul, then for them make Danielle marry since, not today, since. But thank God that Danielle's mother, Danielle's determination, and the fact that they are not even listening to them again is a key, is a plus, is even an advantage because, look at what they are even doing now. Look at what they are doing. Knowing that Danielle will not listen to them, but still, they are there. My people, please drop your comments down in the comment section. This is Jessie Queen. I'll be back in a jiffy. Please let me know your thoughts, your point of view, because at this point in time, the Edochies don't tire everybody because of their greediness, their way of handling issues. They always want people to do what they want people to do, which is not like that. It is no longer like that, and it can never be like that again. days like that has come and gone. Anyway, thank you one more time, my people. Drop your comments down. I'll be back in a jiffy.